everybody, and welcome to the Daily Banter. I'm here with my good pal, Stephanie.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. You look fabulous. Look how summery
Thank
you
you.
look. Of the bright, colorful hair. Your hair is always fabulous to look at. You change it up, and it always looks so healthy. I'm always in awe of it.
Thanks. It was actually supposed to be pink and then blue, but my hair just insists on going purple. Like it just wants to be purple. So
I did my hair and I did blue. My hair went green. So me and blues don't work out. So, it went blue for a little while, but it fades out to green so fast. I live in the country. Even though we have a water softener and whatnot, you're fighting the water all the time. And so it's green. And then trying to get the green out of my hair is a fight. Purple. I had purple in my hair for years and I absolutely loved it. But I want maintenance free. It's
a lot of upkeep.
It is. People, think that, you just throw it in and you're done. But there's a lot of upkeep to doing bright, vibrant colors to keep them vibrant.
Yeah, you have to wash in cold water. You have to wash your hair less. And then you have to do it every 4 weeks if you want to keep it. And you have to use the color that I use it's $9 a box. So It's expensive to keep it looking this bright and vibrant. So luckily the stuff that I use fades to a nice, pretty color. So I can go 5 weeks in and it still looks all right, but it's definitely a process.
Yeah, so you have more appreciation for, people who do it and what they're doing to it, because it is. I mean, it's not cheap. It's not, something that you just go, oh, here I am. Because, there's a lot of work to it and a lot to maintain it. Well, here we are. We're at the Daily Banter. We're on episode 76. We do our looks every month. We have the 4 looks. We kick them off at the beginning of the month so everybody can participate. And, I'd love to see more participation. Our looks aren't that hard.
I want to see more people showing up and showing out.
You can go big. You cannot go big. I mean, my thing is mine are more mellow because I wear mine to work.
Yeah.
Very few looks do I not wear to work. If I'm going to do something on the weekend, obviously. But, I'll wear rhinestones to work. I'll wear bright, vivid colors. I wore pride to work, big rainbow colors to work. Nobody says anything. They're like, oh, look at you. You look great. I love the colors. So it's not like I'm doing wild and totally out there crazy things that I don't want to go out in public. The only one who says that is my husband. And he's like, oh, look, there's Mimi again. You can be yourself and still do the looks because it's not talent based and you don't have to go out there. If you're more into the SFX type of makeup or, totally out there and you want to go that way, like last month we did the Game of Thrones ones. If you we're a little more out there for that, and you just do it for home. That's okay. But the flip side is, mine was much more simplistic, but it's fun. And since it's not talent based, participate. It's so easy to win a prize in our group.
Yeah. Even if you just want to do a little something, just a little eyeliner that's the month color, do that. You want to throw on a quick lip with just a little bit of the color for the month, do that. Whatever just participate. We want to see what creative things that you guys can come up with. I mean, I go all out but that's my thing. I'm not, and our team is not expecting anyone to be doing the stuff that I do.
Right. And that's what's so fun about our group. It's so inclusive. I mean, you look at Amber, who is more of our goth person, and how she incorporates the looks to her style.
Yeah.
And fabulous because she's got a different creative artistic form to it. Love it.
Yes.
And it just goes to show how, encompassing we are to everybody. It takes, anybody and everybody, male, female, black, white, orange, purple. I don't care what color you are. Anybody can participate, We try and keep we post the videos with suggestions, so it gets your creative juices flowing. If you want to recreate a look, great. If you want to do something on your own, great. It's so easy. Every month starts off with a color this year. That's what we've been doing. Every month has a color theme. We have a Bailey theme, and then we have 2 other themes that, 2 other challenges that are, different for the month. So it's fun. So it's fun, and you're supposed to have fun. For me, when I joined the group, I wore green. That was my go-to all the time. Maybe I'd throw on a different color for a special occasion, but that was my go-to. And now I wear a different color every day. I never wear the same, look 2 days in a row. And it's fun to experiment on different colors. And the different colors that I've experimented are because of this group that has given me the chance to try things. I mean, like the sunset colors or looks, that I love those. Who would have ever thought I'd like wearing oranges and those colors? But it's like, oh, those are really fun, Who would have thought?
And you don't know what you can do with the colors unless you try. Because most people are like, Stephanie, I can't ever do what you do. And I'm like, yes, you can. You just need to learn how to blend. That's it. That's my whole trick. I just know how to blend.
No, you play with your eye shape to know, where to put the colors and play with them. And, what works for you or what works for me doesn't work for everybody else because everybody's shapes are the same.
Yeah.
But the process is the same. So where you place something is not necessarily where I'm going to place it, but the process is the same. We're still going to shade, we're still going to blend. So it makes it the same process.
Yeah.
You just don't have the same space necessarily to work with. Like, I love people who have big eyes, that space between them. I mean, that's so fun to work with. I mean, I wish when I was younger, my eyelids didn't droop so much that I would have played with colors because, oh my gosh, the fun eyeliners, the big bold stuff. If I could have done that when I was 20, oh my goodness, that would have been so much fun to try.
And that's the most important part, is being game to try. Trying is important.
Or exactly. And the wash is off. So.
And my go-to is if they're not even, just tilt your head a little.
Right?
Just tilt your head a little. It's fine.
Leave early in the morning. The sun's coming up. It's like, oh, come on, don't water. The mascara's running off on this side. It's like, oh, come on. Did I need that this morning? I haven't taken my pictures yet. My makeup looks much better at 6:00 in the morning than it does at 4:00 in the afternoon. Participate, people. Come and play the game with us. Win a prize. It'd be like all those people at the carnival. Step right up, win a prize.
Speaking of prizes, there is another way to win prizes in this group by playing bingo.
Absolutely. Lorraine's been killing it with that. When do we play?
We play every third Sunday.
Been 2 games, right? We play a regular bingo.
We play regular bingo and then a blackout where it's the whole card. And you can get your cards on the featured section.
Use the same card twice. So if you play it on your phone or if you print out a copy or whatever, it's the same card. So if you want to do 2 copies of it to make it easier, however you do it. And play along with her. She does the old-fashioned, machine where she's spinning with the balls or whatever and having a good time with that. And it's live, so we're interacting and you can chit chat with the fellow gamers and see how everybody's doing. And then
I'm always playing along. And the conversations have been awesome. I'm looking forward to continuing the conversation about Bridgerton, because last time we played, she hadn't finished it yet. So I need her thoughts on Bridgerton. So
our group is 100,000 strong, basically.
Yeah.
And we have top contributors, people who are commenting, liking, sharing. There's so many different ways that you can participate. It doesn't have to be, doing our challenge per se. It's the liking, it's the sharing stuff to the group page and commenting on it. It's participation in the group in various forms. That being said, we do have top 5 and they're pretty much consistent. I mean, they are definitely in the group participating month to month to month. So when you see these names said over and over again, know that they are consistently part of the group and definitely our top 5 all the time.
These are names that we recognize. We approve a lot of their stuff all the time.
They are true Suspicious.
Yes.
Through and through. Number 1 is Crystal Rose. And, she's been a Suspicious for quite some time, and she is posting and loving what she always puts in there. Crystal Rose Martinez. And then number 2 is Sherry Benyon. We're
probably butchering that. And Sherry, we love you. We love you. We're sorry.
And if you want to come on this show, come join us here on the Banter. You can tell us how to say your name. So we get it right.
Yeah.
But she does the challenges. I love it,
Yes.
She does them every month. I think she gets all of them in every month too. If not, she gets at least 3 out of 4 in every month.
Yes.
So love it. Keep it up, girl. And then she's always, supportive of everyone. She is a good soul. Love her.
Yes, anyway, she is.
And we have Caroline Harmon. And she is a bingo queen. She lives for our bingo. But yeah, she's great. She loves, again, supportive. Anna Inhoff, number 4, and Leanne Fry. Have you seen her looks lately? Oh my Lord.
Yes.
That girl is on fire.
Love it.
Thank you, ladies. You have just, you make the Suspicious. You make us, you make the group. So But yeah, participate, share, share the group. I mean, I know it's not our founder month or whatever, but invite your friends to the group, see what we're all about. You don't have to do it just in February. You can do it anytime.
Yes. One thing about the group that I just want to mention real quick, we have noticed that there have been some flagged comments. Facebook does its thing, and they are flagging comments, and they will flag darn and boob and all of the swear words. It's kind of irritating. So if you don't see your comment, it may have been flagged. You can reach out to a moderator, and we'd be happy to take a look at it. But don't just assume that we've removed it, because Facebook is Facebook, and you gotta love it.
And know that they are going to tighten everything down because it's an election year.
Yeah.
And you may think it's fine to post something because you've seen it in another group, and we may not allow it because we want to keep our group health happy. We review everything. We talk about it behind the scenes, and we just decide not to allow it because we see the potential that it could get us in trouble. And there was a long time where we were on the Facebook watch list. Gosh, we were there for like a year or over a year. Yeah. And it was not fun. We're just not willing to take that risk. And, it's not that we want to censor anyone, but it's Facebook and their rules, how they change. They change with the wind.
Yeah, they do. I asked Meta where the featured section went, and it told me that if they got rid of the featured section, it was because it was something that wasn't working for them anymore. But that was only if they got rid of it. There was no confirmation that it got rid of. So I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason to it.
Yeah. So if you guys ever have any questions, just reach out to one of the team members.
We will try and answer it to the best of our ability. Miss Bailey, she's been semi-active, but not semi-active. Her Dark History, I believe, is between season 2 and season 3 right now, so that's not really up. Been consistent with her Murder Mystery makeups. She had been off for a while, and then she came back on. She did try to do her makeup, didn't do her makeup because of the swelling. And she's been back and doing her stories.
Mm-hmm.
And so she did the one, and it was about Phoebe, I'm going to butcher that name, Hansuk, I think, something along those lines.
I have no idea, and I'm pretty sure Bailey butchered it too.
Butchered it as well. So Phoebe went down the trash chute.
Yeah.
Now, a trash chute opening is about the size of a piece of paper. She gave the dimensions of it. Mm-hmm. And it was like 14 by 8. Well, a piece of paper is 8 by 11.
Right.
So, and not very big.
Right.
The poor girl went down, and they say she went down feet first. And they think she went down with her arms by her side.
Mm-hmm.
And then her feet got stuck and basically severed her foot, and she bled out.
Yeah.
And they ruled it suicide because the girl was depressed. I mean, girl had problems. We got that. I mean, her blood alcohol was, 0.18, 0.16? So she was toasted, plain and simple. She was with the guy and had money. Mm-hmm. They were living in some hoity-toity, fancy-dancy apartment. Mm-hmm. And, the cops flubbed the whole thing. I mean, she was going on and on that they didn't really take pictures, and they didn't do diddly squat for evidence recovery because there was blood everywhere. They didn't take the security footage from the apartment till 2 days later when it started recording over the stuff. I mean, you just, and it's not like this was a long time ago where you can plead ignorance going, oh, we didn't know. Oops. It's not like the technology was new and they go, oh, we didn't know about, technology. That's kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen to the story twice. And the guy was at work.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got an alibi. Do I think she climbed in the trash chute? I don't know. I lived in an apartment for a little while. I mean, trash chutes are up higher. And then they said there was latches on it. Climbing in the trash chute. Now, if you're going to go in a trash chute, you're going to go head first.
Yeah.
You're not going to go feet first. There's no way you're going to climb in and get down the thing feet first. It's just never going to happen.
Yeah. It's all very bizarre. My what the fuck moment was they didn't let the medical personnel in to see if she was still alive.
Yeah. They never checked.
They just let her continue to bleed out. And it's like, what the fuck? That was mistake number one. That's when I knew, oh, they fucked up. The whole thing fucked up.
They go into her apartment and there's 2 glasses and they don't collect them for evidence.
Right. They didn't do anything.
The shit sticky notes all over. There was blood on the computer. There's broken glass in the bathroom. I mean, there was so much stuff at this apartment, this crime scene, basically. And do I think he's somewhat involved? I don't know. I mean, she was drunk. You kind of get the impression she had drug issues to boot.
Well, she definitely had she had alcoholism. Like her family even said that she had a problem. So that's fair. But that doesn't make you climb. Like there's no alcohol in the world that's going to make you climb into a chute of any kind.
No, and she was depressed. She wanted to break up with him, but he was going to take her to Paris. So she's like, I'm going to stick around for a couple more weeks because I'm going to Paris. She was using him for the trip. Bad, but guy's not a saint. Did you catch the side story at the end that she did?
Yeah.
He had another gal that committed suicide. I'm like,
she was too tall to have strangled herself to death.
And there's no place in the kitchen that she could have done it with a gold cord wrapped around her neck. I'm like, okay.
And guess what? He probably had an alibi for that one too.
I'm sure. It was an interesting story. There wasn't anything that 100% led you to believe he did it. But I don't know. Because the second time I listened to it, I listened closely. I'm like, there's nothing really pointing to him.
Mm-hmm.
But, because then I caught the part, and the second time I listened to it, where they said there's like construction going on at the building. Yeah. I'm like, oh, well, maybe she was partying it up with somebody and something went sideways with some construction worker or something, Who knows? But, then when she launched into, oh, and by the way, he had another girlfriend that committed suicide. I'm like, wait a minute, who? Yeah. Okay, well, he's not sounding so squeaky clean. I don't know. And his parents got money, one's a Supreme Court judge and his mom's, I forget what his mom was, but she was a
judge too. They both were judges. So that's why it's a little weird that the investigation went so poorly and nobody did any investigating. And it's the son of judges. Like that's a little suspicious.
Mm-hmm. So
that's what made me question, wait, is there something more? Like, did they not investigate because some judges told them not to?
Son.
Yeah. Because it's weird that they didn't investigate because it would be really hard for her to climb in that way. Like, to climb into the chute that way, to get in that way. Like, it's not like she fell in face forward. Like, you could, if that were to happen, 100% I'd be on board. Yeah, she fell in. She got drunk, she fell in.
On her.
Yeah. But not to collect any evidence at the crime scene, her apartment, when there's broken glasses and all these weird things. There's weird things. You don't want to take any evidence. You don't want to get the surveillance after they specifically say you have 2 days to get this. They're like, oh, okay, we'll get around to it.
We'll get back to you.
Yeah. It's just, it's all very suspicious.
Don't go to Australia. Not real confident in things going on in Australia. That's all I'm gonna say. Things go bump in the night, and we're not gonna find out what happens. Just saying. Yep. Interesting story, for sure. No real resolution. I mean, they ruled it a suicide. It's case closed, but
yeah,
I don't know. I don't think it's a suicide. Not from what she said.
But I don't think that we're ever going to get any answers.
No, like she said, maybe he's got a diary somewhere. Maybe we can hope. Somebody. But not going to happen real soon. She didn't really do a follow-up as to, like, where is he now? But she said he might be married. She's like, yeah, wouldn't that be interesting? Yeah, my 2 girlfriends committed suicide. Sign me up. I want to date him.
But I'm sure he's probably very charming and can explain that away.
Oh,
especially sure. With the money that he has.
Yeah. Aren't those people usually pretty charismatic anyway? Isn't that kind of a trait?
Mm-hmm.
Well, interesting to see what she has to talk to us about next week.
Yep.
Always look forward to it. I don't so much watch it for the makeup, which because I love her makeup, but I'm always listening in my car. You can't watch and drive. It's just not a good thing. When I'm putting together looks. So in a year from now, I'll really dive into it when I rewatch it and put together a challenge.
You'll keep doing the backup research. You'll just give me a call and be like, Stephanie, I found out where he was. We got to do a banter about it.
We need a follow-up.
Well, we could do a sound suspicious about it.
There you go. And our sound suspicious, those are crazy. If anybody's got anything they want to dish on or participate on or chat about, feel free to drop us a line.
Yep.
We've got some great ideas, but we're always, things can get tabled and we can do something else too. So nothing's set in stone ever.
Yes. We'd love to hear from everybody who wants to give us feedback of what you guys want to hear, because it's important for us to know what you guys want to hear. Because if we don't know, then we got to pick what we want to hear. And you may not want to hear what we want to hear.
We've been watching Skywalker Ranch. You're from Utah. You probably know a lot more about it.
Yeah, I watched Skywalker Ranch.
I mean, talk about your sound suspicious thing.
Yeah.
What a crazy area. I'm like, there's something we could deep dive. Not that we'll find out anything really about it, but wow, some weird history stuff there.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of weird stuff that goes on there. There's a lot of weird history and a lot of urban legends.
Yes. And it's one of those shows that it's definitely something that you watch on a weekly basis. It's not a great binging show because reality TV, they repeat themselves a lot. They recap everything. I mean, and you can pretty much cut that in half. You can watch it in 20 minutes because they repeat. They repeat what they've done before commercial, going to commercial, right after they come, they repeat everything. Reality TV is not a good binge thing.
No.
So, everybody behave in the group. Be nice to everyone. No rude comments.
Right.
We'll show you the door.
We'll do it kindly.
Participate. Have fun. Do the challenges. Be kind.
That's it. Yep, make good choices.
And yeah, I guess that's it. And we'll just be seeing y'all later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.